children.
Good morning, sir.
Today we are going to learn about writing. So, before we move on the next video, maybe someone knows what is writing.
Listen,
Okay, what's your name?
my name is Gracia.
Yes, please.
Right, sir. I think that writing is the process of expressing ideas, thoughts, and feelings in written form.
Okay, thank you, Gracia.
That's it.
Who else? Okay. Writing is writing is a language skill that requires special effort from both teachers and learners. It is often neglected because it takes more time and effort compared to other skills like listening or speaking. Uh, it is not only about writing words, but also about thinking and organizing ideas. That's why writing is often considered more difficult than speaking. And the next, the importance of writing. The first, writing is important because it is used for language practice and also in test. And the second, it also plays an important role in society because people with writing skill participate in many social activities. And the next literacy. Let's talk about literacy. Literacy is not only about reading and writing, but also about how we use writing in different situations. So, for example, here writing a chat message is different from writing an academic text, where so writing must match the context, including digital context. And then literacy. Literacy is more than technical skills, must connected to social context, and includes digital literacy, and the last, different literacies to different writing abilities.
Well, student, before we talk about the more complex part of writing, we should know about the basic aspect of writing first, because these are the foundation of good writing. There are basic aspects of writing. For the first one, handwriting. Handwriting is still important in exam and daily notes. If the writing is busy, the reader may not understand the message. The second one, spelling. Spelling can affect how the reader judges the writer. Even a small mistake can cause by misunderstanding. And last, layout and punctuation. Layout and punctuation follow certain convention to make writing clear. They guide the reader in understanding the structure of the text. Okay. After we understand the basic aspect of writing, now we move to the text construction. In writing, text construction is very important because it helps the reader follow our good. Text constructions equals coherence and cohesion. So, what is the coherence? Coherence means arranging ideas in logical order. That means we should not jump from one idea to another without a clear connection. And second, cohesion. Cohesion means connecting sentences also and in addition, to show contrast, we can use we can use but and however. To show reason, we can use because and so. And to conclude, we can use therefore. These leading words help make writing clearer, smoother, and easier to understand. Well, student, now let us talk about writing approaches. So, there are different approaches in writing. The first, the process of focus on stage. Well, the meaning of the sentence is about when you write the text, you focus on the stage of planning, editing, drafting, and revising. So, the process is reserved time. You writers can go back to preface stage to improve the word. And the second, the project of process focuses on the final results. So the meaning of the sentence is about a focus on the final text. That means learning from good examples and following the standards, good structure and language rules. And the last, the general approach focuses on the different types of text. So student, the meaning of the sentence is about you focus on different text types such as narrative, description, or formal letters. Easy read, unique, proposed structures, and language features. Okay. So after we learn about writing prose, so on the material on the present prose. So process and prose is the process including stages like planning, drafting, editing, and revising. So this process is required for many writers can go back and improve their work. So, the meaning of the sentence is the process approach implies that writing is not just about producing a final result, but you can be repeated at any time. So, writing are ready to go back to the previous page to find out the content or from daily text. So I will example the sentence process the prose. So the sentence when writing and easy about the importance of exercise. Okay. Before I explain about the equity stage, the process approach. So planning is about organized idea and definiting the purpose of the writing. And drafting is about writing fairly, a version fairly without attention to perfection. And the editing is then about improve the content and flow of the text. And the last, revising, refining language and correcting errors. So, for example, the sentence, when writing and easy about the importance of exercise. So this the sentence, the planning is not how the main ideas, benefits of exercise and target areas. And drafting, writing freely about types of exercise. And saying exercise is good. So word is good for the body without worrying about structures. And editing, you go to pay to 8 points about how often to exercise the replace the paragraph. And So replace the word good with every beneficial for physical and mental health and correct grammar mistakes. Why you cannot the word good? So because the word good is too general and weak, it does not clearly explain how or why. So when you're writing the text using more specific words, because it helps you make the writing clear and more important.
Okay, now we learn about the gender approach. So here in gender approach, students study examples before writing. Here, you will learn how texts are structured and focus on purpose and the audience. Well, in this gender approach, the important is you must learn from the model of the text. So here you can understand how a good text is organized. In writing, a text usually has three main parts. For the first is, maybe you know, the introductions, the body, and the conclusion. So this is the three main part of the structure of the writing. So so the first introduction. Introductions. Here is the opening of the paragraph. The introductions is introduce the topics and give general backgrounds. And here, introduction it also contains a thesis statement. And second is body. Well, students, here body is the main part of the paragraph. So it explains the ideas, or the ideas in detail. So when we are going to write something, each paragraph must has one main idea and supporting details. And the third is conclusion. The conclusions here is the last part of the text. So the conclusion here is as the summary of the main idea. And it also restates the thesis in a different way. So before I continue to the next slide, here in the introductions usually has thesis statement, like before I said before, and a thesis statement here is the main idea of the paragraph or essay. So the thesis statement is tells the reader what is the writing is about, and usually it is written in one clear sentence at the end of the introduction. And here about the structure of the writing, I give simple example sentence. Here is about the importance of writing. So the sentence is, writing is important for students because it helps them communicate and success in academic life. Here, this sentence is the thesis statement because here is include the main part of the importance of writing. And next, creative and collaborative writing. Here, in creative and collaborative writing, first let's talk about the creative. Creative here is allow you to use imagination and here you can express your ideas. And second, collaborative. Collaborative is writing involves working with others, which help you to improve your ideas and your writing quality. And here, in creative and collaborative writing is really help you to express your ideas and your all free imaginations. Here, creative and collaborative is really make your writing more interesting and meaningful to it. And here, for the collaborative means that you can share your ideas and help each other to improve your writing. Well, before I start this explanation, I want to give the time for you to try to writing text. And here I give the simple title. It's about, maybe you can write version.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So the title is about the importance of writing for students.
So,
Yes.
sorry, please repeat again.
All right. So the title is the importance of writing for students. The importance of writing for students. So here, please pay attention. Please pay attention to me.
Yeah.
So here, what you are going to do is you must write just the introduction. So I'm not asking you write all the structure like body and conclusion. You just write the introductions. So here I give you time 5 minutes to express your ideas. So let's start to write your ideas. Don't forget to give the disclaimer
Okay, ma'am.
based on what I already explained before. Then, in the introductions, usually use the statement and it on usually in the last sentence of the first paragraph. Everyone? Let's continue.
Let me try, ma'am.
All right. Yes, please. What is your name?
My name is Kati.
Yes, Carly, please. You read in front of us.
Thanks for time, Mr. Iman. The importance of writing for students. Writing is an important skill for students in learning English. It helps them express their ideas clearly and communicate effectively. Therefore, writing is essential for academic success.
Can you repeat that again? Once again, please.
Writing is an important skill for students in learning English. It helps them express their ideas clearly and communicate effectively. Therefore, writing is essential for academic success.
All right, thank you so much. You are trying to do your best. And let me set your writing and let me analyze. All right, let us discuss it here. So, first, the introductions. Here, so the introduction here is in the part of the sentence, in the opening sentence. Writing is an important skill for students in learning English. So I that this is good because you really put the clear introductions of the topics. So here you also put the supporting ideas in the sentence. It helps them express it reliably and communicate effectively. So yeah, good. You put clearly. And the rest statement here is in the last sentence. Therefore, writing is essential for academic success. Uh, I think, yeah, this is statement because it really show the main idea and writer's focus. Well, thank you very much. And yeah, maybe you want to try or nothing? Alright. Well, based on what I explained to you all today, writing is an essential skill that requires effort and time to develop because it involves understanding basic aspects such as writing, spelling, and use appropriately in different social and digital contexts. Well, here, by using approaches like process and general approach, you can improve your writing step by step and with continuous practice. Yes, and it must you do it. Your writing ability will gradually improve step by step. And therefore, writing is not only a language skills, but also an important tool for communications and for participation in academic and social life. Well, students, here, before you try to write something, one thing that you must know that you must write with with the grammar.
Iya.
Sudah, sudah. Apa sih itu sekarang? Sudah.
Sudah.
Oh, ini. Well, I think that's all about our material today about writing. Do you have any question?
No.
Do you have any question?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Alright, so thank you for your attention and see you in the next day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Alright guys, that's all about our teaching demo about the material of writing today. And we are really sorry and apologize to you all if there are any mistakes during we are explaining the material. So we hope that our material today can give impact for you and can improve your writing skill. Thank you very much and see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I just had to let you know you're